is the Ross Glendinning medalist. Well done, Michael Barlow.
Thanks, Millsy. Good to be back in here.
We're looking at the votes, and we noticed our good mate Timmy Gossage couldn't find a spot in his top three for you.
Yeah, our good mate from 6PR, my friend from Channel 10. I think he's spot on. He put in some very handy players on the day. I think he put in Hilly, McKenzie,
come on.
and
let him
Fifey.
off.
So,
don't let him off.
No, I've got he's
good. He's a bad judge.
No, I think he's standing by it. So no, good on Tim. And it would have been a tough job on the day. I think there was some fantastic players across the board from both teams.
Now, Michael plays for the Dockers, and they played the Eagles on the weekend, so it was the traditional derby, and the Ross Glendinning medalist is given to the best player on the field. How many medals have you won during your football career, even as a junior? How many medals have you got on your shelf?
Geez, I haven't won
that many, is it?
Yeah, no, not many at all. Not many at all. I'd say the Ross Glendinning medals are the most. Yeah,
really?
I won a premiership when I was under 16s, and that was probably about it.
We talked about it last week, the Ross Glendinning medal.
Yes.
Didn't we? And you've won it. It's amazing. Did you go home and sleep with it?
It's a funny story about that. Like, so when we get off the ground, we go into the rooms and sing the song, obviously, and then Ross addresses us, and I took off my boots in there and took off the medal, put the medal in the boots, and the property steward comes around and picks up all the boots that are lying around when the boys are stretching or getting a massage or whatever, and the next thing the boots were gone, so I was just hoping they'd show up my boots when I got to the club on Tuesday, and they were, but it absolutely reeks, the medal.
Oh, really?
The sash. They've been in my shoe for,
So
2
when
days.
you get the medal, it's like when the Queen presents an award, they normally say, well played. What was said to you when the medal was handed over?
Ross Glendinning himself presented it, obviously, Ross Glendinning medal. And,
champion?
I was really surprised. I thought I contributed and played my role as we tried to, and I thought there were some other blokes that might have been up there. But Ross, I think I was a bit sheepish going up, and Ross said, "Don't." What did he say? Don't be surprised. You've done well. You've done well again. So that put a bit of a spot.
That's good, because you were struggling, to be honest. You said that yourself. You were struggling to get back into the rhythm, and you're obviously back, which is great. Let's have a look at the Dockers. They're flying high. That's a term that we use with the Eagles, but literally they are going well. They've got a pretty good run home when you have a look at the last few games of the season. If you can hold it together in the next couple of weeks, I reckon you're guaranteed a top 4 spot. Couple of concerns, though. Hayden Ballantyne, he's injured in the PAV. He's out for a bit of a holiday as well. Yeah,
they are. So Ballas has done a little... No, it wasn't a tear of his hamstring, but a little hamstring injury, which will sideline him for a couple. And he's a really important player for us. Obviously, that forward pressure he provides and that spark, and obviously a little niggly, he tends to get the opposition crowd off guard as well. So we'll miss Ballas, and Pav, as has been highly speculated, 3 weeks out with that report, and
that could be a blessing, though.
Could be. Well, how's that?
Well, the less football that he plays, the fresher he will be when you come to the final series.
We'd definitely rather have Pav out there than not. He's played the first 4, then missed an extended period with some injury.
But you've proven you can win without him.
Absolutely, and that's what we take a lot of confidence from that, and we have high faith in whoever replaces Pav and Ballas this week. We have really good form, and Jack Hanneth and Matt Tabernar, some younger guys that have developing from the bottom up for us.
If you want to win the flag, you've really got to make sure that a guy like Luke McFarlane is available. What goes on during his rehabilitation? Because what is he suffering from at the point of
he's done a calf.
All right, so what kind of treatment would he be having daily?
It's not a place you want to be. Rehab at a footy club, you probably your hours double. You see a physio probably 3 or 4 times a day and get a lot of treatment on a daily basis, 7 days a week, and especially with those muscle injuries where you're just trying to heal it. But he's with those kind of torn injuries, you're running pretty much straight away to keep the muscles working. So Luke and Hayden with that little hamstring, they're already up and running, but they've just got to make sure it heals nicely. And we've got 3 physios working around the clock.
Really?
To make sure.
Literally?
Not around the clock, but...
2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, 2 a.m.
Time for a rub down.
If something goes wrong at 2 a.m. in the morning, our physio, Jeffrey Boyle, he'll be first in there.
7:23 talking with the Ross Glendinning medalist, Michael Barlow. And there's lots of discussion in regards to finals. Can we now say that the Dockers are in the finals?
Well, we've put ourselves in a fantastic position to To make the finals, absolutely. I mean, what do you have to win to make the finals? But we want to concentrate on our next
Must be getting
our next
excited.
moment, which
You
is
must be getting excited. The possibility of winning a Norm Smith medal now to add to your Ross Glendinning medal in the grand final.
seven more games until September.
Keeping the lid on it.
Absolutely.
Come on, mate, let the lid off. Dream.
Not at all. I mean, Richmond this week, very wet and wintry conditions, so can't look too much further forward than that, and a team in red-hot form, and a team that's just below us on the ladder. So
I reckon it's going to hail there, mate. It's not going to be winter conditions.
Yeah,
it's going to be like the Arctic.
Hopefully the tickets I've got for the family are under cover there. But
Hayden Ballantyne kicked 4 last time he played the Tigers.
Yes, he did. I'm aware of that, and we, as I said, we're really confident in our depth and the blokes that'll come in to fill guys like Pav and Ballas going out. We've got, as I said, Matt Taberner, Jack Hannes, that probably in the front running for that key post up forward, and small forwards. You know, we've had Hayden Crozier and Josh Mallington performing well at the waffle level, so hopefully they can come in and play a good role for us, whoever gets the opportunity.
Now, you mentioned Mum and the family will be there on the weekend. Has she seen your face since you had that incident with your cheek?
She's worried sick about me. No, has she?
What will she do when she sees you?
No,
will she grab your face?
I haven't seen her in the...
Will she start crying?
Hope not. No. Mum's holds her emotions in check pretty tightly. So
she's a tough lady.
Yeah.
Will you cry?
Well, you're making me pretty emotional at the moment.
You're an emotional man, I know.
Now we're going to get over there and lose the plot, but no, I think it'll be really good to see the family anyway. Anyway, Milsey.
All right. Now, you haven't been to Melbourne since round 2, and this is the first time the Dockers have played at the MCG this year.
Absolutely, yeah. We last game was round 2 against the Bulldogs in Melbourne, but yeah, first time on the G. And
that's not much, is it? Considered teams like Collingwood get to play on it on a regular basis, it's important that you get to play on it, particularly for finals.
Yeah, as a player, it's a great place to play. It's the Coliseum, and it's an amazing atmosphere. And I think we've got 2 or 3 games there leading into the end of the year, but. We have good memories from our last experience there, which was against Geelong in the final. So we have a lot of confidence at the MCG, and look forward to taking that on.
And you should have a bit of confidence because you're playing well at the moment. Keep up the good work. Fingers crossed you will be there on the last Saturday in September. Well done for winning the medal, by the way, Mickey.
Thanks, Milsey. Appreciate it.
Mick Barlow.